And that brings me to my next lesson. Live life because it is good to live, not because you are avoiding to die. I'll paraphrase it this way. The late pastor and motivator, Pastor Monroe, I like that guy. He puts it in a very nice way. He says, when the day comes for you to die, die empty. Empty. He says, you see, when you were made by God, books were put in there, songs were put in there, strategies were put in there. By the time you die, every book God put in you must have been written. Every song he put in you must have been sung. Every prayer he put in you must have been prayed. Every business he put in you must have been started. Every venture he put in you must have been merged. Die empty. Do not make the grave fertile with ideas that never came out. Empty yourself. And Solomon challenges you and says, now, in the days of your youth, remember your Creator. What does that mean? Don't superficialize it. It means let your genes, your DNA, hear the echo of greatness of the man who called you to be. Let your genes hear God call you out even before your parents knew. Let them hear him say, there comes a president. There comes a doctor. Hear God from within and bring him out. So that when you die, you may look at God and say, everything you asked me to do, I have done. See, we all need to die like Jesus and say, it is finished. Because I'm empty. I've preached every sermon I could have preached. I've written every book I could have written. I've counseled every person I could have counseled. I've prayed for every person I could have prayed for. I'm empty. I'm dying with no one's prayer request in me. Live life for its goodness, not for the fear of death. For its goodness. Now, unfortunately, we do this even as a church. We go to feed people who are hungry. Why? We want to convert them. That's evil. Do good for the sake of good, not for what you will get. Go feed people. It is Christly to feed people. If they don't want VOP lessons, that's okay. Still come back and feed them. Feeding them is the gospel itself, not how they respond. It is the act of feeding them that is Christly, not the response they give. Do good because it is good to do, not for any other reason. Goodness can stand on its own without the impact of any other thing.